Okay, so hello everybody. We'll just start with the session. Okay, so is the screen visible to everybody?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So, first of all, congratulations to each one of you who has been shortlisted for TISS MHA. This is a great milestone, and we are ready to welcome you all to this campus. So, first of all, I want to say this is not a small achievement. This year's CAT, we all know it's very tough and all, but you guys have made it till here. So, we all are like me and Akshaya are really proud of you. So, I'm Muskan Jha, and with me is Akshaya. We are the Aspirant Relation Committee, and we are here to navigate you with the DAF online assessment and personal interview so that you can ace it with excellence. So yeah, so we'll call it the last mile, and we are here to guide you through it. So first of all, though you all have reached shortlisting, it's just the beginning. It's the first step, and now you all know you will have to go through DAF and then online assessment, and finally reaching the TISS campus. So, firstly, if I had to explain DAF in one line, I would just say it's your first paper interview. Before you reach in front of the interview panel, your DAF is going to reach them, and they're going to screen it through and get an impression of you, how you are, what you are, why you want to join the program, what interests do you have, what hobbies do you have, and do your perspectives align with TISH and everything. So, and one mantra if we want to give you would be clarity over quantity. Rather than giving 10 vague statements, it doesn't depend upon the length of how you write your answer. More of it depends upon how you frame it and how quantifiably you can explain yourself in clear, constructive statements. So, yeah. So, every student who has cleared CAT is intelligent. What separates finalists is how they tell their story. The DAF is your first interview. This is your chance to tell your story, how and why you want to be in TISSMHA. So we'll start explaining you guys with the DAF application process. Okay, so how we'll go through this is I'll go through each, and I'll be taking DAF part 1, and Akshaya will be taking DAF part 2. So I'll be going through each and every step, and if you at that point in time for that specific section you have a question, you can raise your hand and then we can clear that thing right there and then. Okay, so yeah, okay. So first of all, we'll go with the SSC. We all know is 10 standard, and you guys will have 1 year to select as an option. Board university, you will select CBSE, ICSE, or any state board. The name of the institution you have done your 10 standard in. Then we'll go from attended from month and year to month and year. That means if probably like I did my 10th standard in 2015, so if May 2015 to May 2016, sort of, okay, month and year, and then year of passing would be 2016. Then major subjects started. We are going to write the subjects started, the 5 6 subjects that we had in our 10th standard. Then total marks obtained. Okay, so this includes all the subjects. For me, when I was in CBSE, the thing was that we had 6 subjects, but the marks was of the 5 subjects. But in this, you're going to write the total. Like you will add all the subjects, even the extra subjects, and then you're going to calculate your marks obtained and the percentage obtained. We all know if you guys got CGPA, so you will multiply it with 9.5 and you will enter your percentage here. And the marks you're going to calculate accordingly by adding whatever CGPA. If you got 9 CGPA, multiply it with 9.5, add it, and you can go ahead with it. Yes.
Ma'am, it's not clear how to calculate marks through CGPA.
Okay. So supposingly you got 9 CGPA in maths. Okay. So you will multiply that 9 into 9.5. You will get a score, and then you're going to add this for each subject. And for the cumulative, because you got your score of 5 subjects cumulative or 6 total.
Six, but I got the ranking in CGPA. I've got 10 CGPA, but I don't know how to convert the 10 CGPA into
Then you'll
marks.
write, if you got 10 CGPA and it's of all the added six subjects, then you will write 95%.
Okay, okay. So I'll write the total marks will be 600, and my marks I obtained will be 9.5 into 600.
No,
Basically that.
no. 600 would be the total marks, no?
The marks I got will be 9.5 into 600, right? That would be the 95%, no?
No, individually also for every subject you would have gotten a CGPA, no?
Yeah, that was only a 10, 10, 10. It made the whole 10. So I simply have to multiply 10 into 9.5 and then add. So I'll have to add 95 six times,
See,
no?
I'll explain you. I'll explain you. So you got 10 CGPA into like 10 CGPA in every subject,
Yeah,
right? So when you multiply it with 9.5 in each subject, you got 95, right?
yeah.
95 into six subjects, you got 570 out of 600. So
Okay, okay.
you are going to
Hmm.
write 570, then you're going to write 600, and then you're going to write 95 percentage.
Okay, okay.
Am I clear?
Thank you. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
I hope
Ma'am,
I've
I have a
explained you
doubt.
right because my maths, yeah. Please, sure.
Mm.
Ma'am, actually, I added the CGPA. Like, I got 9.6, so I added 9.6, and then I added in the total, then I added 10. Like, I did not convert into the marks. Like, I only added the grades. So, is it
Okay, so
fine?
you've submitted your DAF 1, you have moved on to DAF
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Okay. So what you did was you just wrote your CGPA here, 9.6.
Yes. And in the percentage, I multiplied it with 9.5 and then I added.
And I just want to ask you guys that I don't know exactly what the scenario is right now. At my time, what we had is we had six subjects, but we had out of six subjects, we had one optional and five mandatory. So our final percentage was found out from those five subjects, and sixth one was an additional subject. So do you guys have that additional option, or the all the six subjects are compulsory?
No, we
I'm
also had the
at
additional subject, but the thing was when I applied for the CAT, that form. So on that we write maximum as 10 and obtain as 10, which gives 10 CGPA. We don't write marks. We write 10 and 10
Okay.
in the forms we apply. But here you're saying to like apply the
Convert.
marks, convert it to marks. That's why it's very confusing how to convert it
Yeah,
into
that's
marks.
why I explained you guys. If you have filled the form, no issues. It's okay. But those who have not filled it can go it with maximum marks and marks obtained.
Ma'am, at my time, I passed my 10 in 2017, and in my time, I had only five subjects. There were no six subjects in my time. So
Okay.
I got 9.6, I added 9.6, and out total marks, I added 10 CGPA and I converted it in percentage. Is it fine?
I just want to ask you, what did you write in total marks obtained and out of maximum marks?
9.6 and 10.
Okay, so you filled entirely with the CGP section.
Yes,
Did you
yes.
write 10 CG like CGP or just 10 9.6 and all?
Like only 10.
Okay. Fine, it's fine if you filled it. You have already filled it. I'll just check it with the admission office. For those who have
Okay.
not filled it, can go through this process.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else who has a question in the 10th section, 10th marks filling section? Is it fine? Can I go ahead? Yeah. So for the 12th section, you are going to write 2 years because it's 10 plus 2, as we say. So it's 11th and 12th, but the marks you're going to enter is of 12th standard. You're not going to enter 11th marks. So again, the same process goes as board, university, name of the institution, month, year, 2 month and year. Okay. Write for the 2 years, like from the 11th month and year to completion of 12th month and year, and then the year of passing. And major subjects studied, write the 12 standard subjects. For this major subject studied, it's just a reference of the major subjects that you've studied. You don't need to mention all the subjects of 11th and 12th. For just mention the 12 standard subjects that you've studied, and the same drill goes on 12th. So mostly everybody gets percentage only and total marks and marks obtained. So the
I
same drill goes here. Yes,
I
yes.
have a doubt. So
Yes.
basically, while I gave my 12th,
it was like we had boards for 11th and
Hello,
12th
ma'am.
and for each semester.
Just 1 second. Yes, yes, Asta, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I have already
So,
failed 1 year in my 12th and 11th.
no problem, no problem.
Okay, ma'am.
See, mostly DAF is exactly your information. It's not a hard and fast rule. You all are going to have your document verification also. If you have done it, these things that I'll check with the admission office also, if it's editable or it can be changed or it'll have an impact. I don't think it's going to have it, because you are going to have your detailed document verification also, so it's fine if you have done it. It's okay.
Guys, if you have a question, please raise your hand. By
Yeah,
the queue,
because
will
ask question
request
to
you to
disrupted.
ask
Yeah.
a question. Please don't interrupt anyone while someone else is talking. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, the thing was that while I was appearing for my 11th and 12th, we had boards for each semester. So I have a combined result of 11th Sem 1, Sem 2, 12th Sem 1, Sem 2. So should I write the aggregate marks? We also have the aggregate total of 4 semesters, or just I should total my 12th marks by myself and then I should write it.
So I want to ask you, with the 12th passing certificate or the 12th result card that you show, like you basically would
It
have shown for your undergrad also.
yes, it
So
has all the 4 semesters and average of all the semesters in one column.
then you can add it here, because
Oh
the final document that you're going to show for your 12th standard paper,
yes.
whatever details that has, put that details here.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, yes, Sunny, please.
I want to know that I have done diploma after 10th.
Okay.
So what should I fill in my 12th details? There is only option to opt for 2 years. There is no option for 3 years, whereas my diploma was of 3 years.
Okay.
So how to like
So after 10th, you didn't pursue 12th
12th?
standard? You
Yes, I
didn't
did
pursue that?
diploma of 3 years.
Okay. And have you done undergrad after this or just diploma?
Yes, undergrad like I am pursuing right now, but
Okay.
for 12th it is a diploma. I haven't done 12th.
Okay. So, Sunny, I don't want to give any vague answer. I don't have clarity on this. I'll ask the admission office and I'll get back to you. Is it okay?
Sure,
Yeah, because we have higher secondary, pre-university or intermediate. It has 2 years option only. The auto option is not of 3 years. Ideally, you can fill your details here, but I'll cross check and I'll then verify it with you. Is it
sure.
fine?
So because it is mandatory to enter 12th details, as
Yes.
I cannot move forward without those details. So that's why I asked.
Okay, I'll just cross check this and I'll let you know, because I don't want to say anything that I'm not definitely sure of.
Okay, sure. No.
Okay. Yes, yes, Kunal, please.
Yeah, in class 12th mark sheet, we got in CBSE, we got 6 subjects. Like 5 subjects, the marks were given as well as the grade. But in the 6 subject, like work experience, only the grade was given. So do I need to convert it and edit, or just the 5 subjects which over marks were given have to edit and
Okay.
place it?
If you don't mind, like the sixth subject, you didn't give a final exam, or it's just grade based exam, or it's an additional subject. Can I know in detail about that?
Nothing. It was just a grade based in a mark sheet. That subject is just mentioned with the grade, no marks and nothing.
Then you can go ahead with the 5 subjects. You don't need to go ahead, because
Okay,
there
okay.
is no grade to marks conversion that we have.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. We can have the next question, please. Yes, Virali.
Hello,
Yes, Virali.
ma'am. While filling the marks for the 10th standard, we had 6 subjects as mandatory and one was optional. So that optional has the grading system, and I got 11 marks. So we need to convert them now, or what we can do?
Virali, I didn't get you. You were talking about 12th standard. You had one
No,
additional.
sorry, 10th.
10th standard, you had one additional subject, and you got CGPA for it or grade?
No, grade.
Grade. Can I know the name of the subject?
It was yoga.
Then you don't need to add it. You can go ahead with the remaining subjects.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Lakshmi Priya, please, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so in this that year we have to mention from the beginning of 11th standard to the end of 12th standard, right? And the
Yes.
marks only of 12th, right? Okay.
Depending upon, as one person said, I couldn't recollect her name, that she has an aggregate report card. So accordingly, whatever proof you're going to show of your 12th standard completion, whatever score it has, just put it right here. Okay, guys? Yes, Pia, please.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, during our 12th standard, we had six subjects, but the best of five marking was taken. So the grand total is on best of five. So for total marks and the obtained marks, what to put there?
The additional subject, did you give an exam for it and did you get a
Yes,
scoring for it?
yes, yes, ma'am. There was coding for all the six subjects.
And does your report card have a percentage with that subject? Matlab, a percentage is mentioned.
No, ma'am. Just the grand total is mentioned, but just taken as the best of five marking system. Not the six subject was not counted on the grand total.
Okay, I don't know for the 12th standard, 10th we add all the subjects, but your report card has written grand total and marks obtained, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, whatever grand total and marks obtained is written, just keep write the same thing. Whatever your report card has, just write the same thing.
Okay, ma'am. But for CAT application form fill up, we were mentioned like it was mentioned that we had to take all the subjects. So I mentioned I took the number of all the subjects. So here I
It's
can put
fine
for.
if you go ahead with both of that.
Okay,
If
ma'am.
I just said, because mostly in the 12th report card, there's marks obtained and what total marks of the subject and marks obtained. And but if you can put six subjects also, and you can go ahead with five subjects also. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Both
thank
ways,
you.
it's fine.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Do we have any more questions in the 12th section? Okay. Then we'll move ahead. Okay, with the undergrad, we'll have first, second, and third year. And similarly, if you have semester system, go ahead with semester system marks putting. If you have first year, for first year, if you have two semesters, add cumulative of that score and add it here. Similarly for second and third year. Yes, Dilshad, the deadline is 28th February. Yes, Aman, please.
In my undergrad, the program is for 4 years, but the last year is a mandatory internship. We don't have any examination or numbers for the fourth year, so I have to mention that fourth year.
Just a second. Sorry. Yeah. So as you've said, I filled my DAF like this. Fourth year, you had 3 years plus one internship or 4 years plus one internship?
No, 3 years plus one internship, but internship is mandatory. We have to do it. It is in the program. The certificate is written 4 year course.
Certificate, it's written 4 year course, but you gave exam of 3 years, no?
3 years, yeah.
So in BDS and medical sciences also, we have like 4 years degree and we have one compulsory year internship. It's written 5 year program, but you're going we put marks of 4 years only. So you can go ahead with putting 3 years marks, because fourth year though you have an internship only, no?
Yeah.
You didn't give any exam and also
No.
a passing exam or any sort of that.
No.
Yeah. Then you can put marks of 3 years,
Okay, thank you.
whatever you have. Yes. Kushagra, please.
Ma'am, so I'm in final year and I have only received marks for first and second year. So what will I put in the third year section?
You can put or you can leave it as ongoing, because it's not showing mandatory to put fill the third year now, because your result is awaited till when?
I'm currently in college only. So after college completes, then in this year we will receive it by March. the fifth semester, and sixth will be probably after I join college.
Yeah. So there is provision of something that you will have to get some certificate or some form of letter written in your doc. If you will get your result cards after the document verification, you will have to provide something written from your institute that the result or the final certificate is awaited, and you will provide it later on. So for
Understood.
now, you can leave that column. Yeah,
Understood.
provisional certificate. Thank you, Sunny. I'm really sorry. Yeah, the
Yes, ma'am.
provisional certificate you'll have to provide. Okay. Yes, Shruti.
I'm a BDS graduate. So in fifth year, can I mention the date of the internship? Like the date is there, and in the subject I can write like compulsory internship or something because it was there in the degree.
You can.
Like just the date, and in subjects we can write like the compulsory internship or something.
See, it's ideally it's only for the marks section, because it's said and done that if you are BDS or medical science, you will have 1 year compulsory internship, and also in document verification, you will have to provide the certificate of the internship completion to join the MHA program.
Because why I said because it won't take 1 year gap, no? Like 24, 25, it was internship, so it won't take gap because if I don't write internship part there, or if I just mention the internship, it's not.
No, no, because if you have an internship, that won't be considered as a gap.
Okay, because if I don't mention anything on the fifth year, like 24, 25 will be considered a gap year for me. But there
No,
is an internship.
no, see, I've opened my DAF also right now. So I've left the fifth year as blank column. It's
Okay,
not considered as a gap.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So any more questions or we can move ahead? Okay. So, are you currently employed or have you been employed in the past? I was not, I was a fresher. So, if you have been, you have to write yes or no here. And similarly, for the have you been employed in the past, yes or no? Yes, Shiva. Yes, Shivangi, please.
The thing is, I was employed. I have a 2 year experience, but the thing is, the first year it was a clinical experience, and I was paid in cash for the same. So, should I? I did mention it in my gap year, and I wrote that I was working at a clinic. So that would be a gap, right?
Shivangi, okay, honestly answering that for the DAF form, you can fill that you were working in a clinic because ideally you were doing so. But will it be considered as a valid work ex when you are in the program or you are applying for future prospects? No, because you need for a valid to prove a valid work ex, you will need an offer letter, one, salary slips, and relieving letter. All these three to prove that you have a valid work ex. Only that will be considered a valid work ex.
Yes, that is the reason why I've written only the valid experience in my work ex and my clinical experience in the gap year because I thought that it wouldn't be considered valid.
No, it's fine. Like you don't need to fill it in the gap year.
1 second, Muskan. Shivangi, if you have any of these certificates or letters that states your work ex, then
The
it will be
thing,
considered as work ex.
no,
If
it was
you don't
only
have any,
the no, only the clinic basically wrote a letter saying that I was employed there, but no salary slips because it was all cash.
or do you have anything like an offer letter or a relieving letter?
No,
That mentions that
just
you work as
just that I was working there and what my responsibility was in just a letter format.
okay, it is provided as an official letter, but that mentioned in the period of your tenure. Sorry, your tenure, right?
Yes, that's correct.
You can write it as your work ex. It won't be an issue. You can provide that and state the reason.
I see. The thing is, I already filled it as a gap now. because I think there was a seminar held by one of the executives, and I had the same question there, and they told me I can mention it elsewhere in the interview, but I cannot mention it as work experience.
Okay, then. Aspirants, if you have any document or supporting evidences that you have worked anywhere, then you can fill it in your work experience column. If not, you can go ahead with filling it in your gap column. Okay.
So now that I've already mentioned it in my gap, will this cause an issue in the admissions process?
No, you might be questioned about your experience in it and what you learned in it, just the basics. It will not cause
Right.
any issues.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah, Shivangi, you can just provide a valid explanation of what you were doing in that time frame after your graduation, and you can explain it. It'll not create an issue. As I said, that in your biographical sketch and your explanation, you can write what you were doing after your graduation and everything. Only to be future prospects or things, you will need proper documentation if you wanted to quantify into a valid experience.
All right, great. Thank you.
Okay, yes, Shivangi. Yes, Briti, please.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm a physiotherapist. So, like after completing my graduation, I worked for 6 months in a clinic. I have all the supporting documents for that. After that, for a year, I did home visits. Like these were mostly word of mouth referrals, or these were referrals from my colleagues or certain like local practitioners referred patients to me. So I do not have like a proper documented proof, but I definitely have their videos that they were exercising or their recovery videos. So I should mention it in the gap year, right? Because I do not have any valid proof for it.
See, as I said to Shivangi, you can mention it in the DAF in your biographical sketch and all that you have worked and all, and you have gained valuable insights and all. But if you mention it in gap, that's also fine. If you don't mention it, either way, it's okay, because right now it's just a paper interview of you and to know about you and what are you. So if you explain that you were doing this meanwhile, and also you have 6 months proof, so for the 6 months you can mention that you were working. Really practicing that, you can do it in the explanation part.
Okay, so I can just put it in the gap years
Yeah,
explanation, right?
it's fine.
And then also, I have another 7 months of work experience post my gap because it was after the gap that I decided I wanted to pursue an MBA. So I did gain additional work experience for 7 months after that. So those two experiences I can add in my work experience, and then this can be added in my gap, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Kunal, please.
Yeah, I also had a similar question itself that actually I'm running an edtech startup and it's completely privately incorporated and I have all the supporting documents. It's just that I'm not withdrawing any salary. I have a written from the company's official letter that I'm not withdrawing any salary as of now, but I'm working full time. Will that be counted as a vertex? Though I have all the documents regarding that I am in that position as a director.
If you have all the supported documents that you can prove it, please write it in the workx.
Okay, okay. And one more question, just is the work ex counted in anyhow to prepare the merit list, or just the CAT and the interview?
No, based on your workx, you will be evaluated in the interview and asked questions accordingly. So there you will have to answer and justify it, and based on your answers, you will be evaluated. Workx additionally doesn't carry an extra percentage.
Okay, okay.
It
Thank
will
you
give
so
you an
much.
edge in the interview that you will have
Yeah.
different questions and all, and how you address it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Arish, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I completed my college in April 2025, but I do not have received my degree yet. So during document verification, is the degree compulsory?
If you provisional certificate, you can provide by then, and then form a letter that by this time you will get, you get a leeway that for 2 3 months you you can take time and you can get the document. Till then, you will have to provide provisional certificate.
Ma'am, about the provisional certificate, it was only for 6 months, which I got, and it has expired. So,
Okay, then you will have to contact your institute with a formal letter that
ma'am,
they provide
uh,
you this time.
mark sheets will not work. I have all the mark sheets.
The mark sheets are one thing that, but a passing certificate and migration certificate is also very important. You will need migration certificate
Okay,
also.
ma'am, I do have migration certificate, but just I don't have the degree.
It's okay. You can, in the document verification, you can say that you will provide it in the set so time.
Okay,
But
ma'am.
you will
Thank you
get
so much.
your degree, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
It
ma'am. I have
is,
applied already, but I have not received it yet.
yeah, then it's fine.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. We can have next question, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am also a BDS graduate, so my internship ended in November 2025. So, like I can see in your form, you have mentioned September 2023. I am assuming that might be the time your internship ended as well. So, do I need to mention that it's been 3 months since I am not doing currently anything?
Yeah, you can write September 2023 to present.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Muskan, there is one question in the chat box.
Okay.
Let me just answer it. So, if you have, like we have mentioned already, if you have any supporting document that you have mentioned, Samat has mentioned that he has an experience certificate with him. If you have a supporting document, you can go ahead and fill it in the employment section that you've been employed, and you can show it as the proof of evidence.
Okay, next question.
Hi. So I have also been working, but I have not quit my job as of yet. So I don't have the leaving certificate technically. So like, what can I, I don't have the leaving. Yeah.
You will not need your leaving certificate right away, right now.
Okay.
It's just that for future prospects and all that you will to prove it as a valid right now, you can write it in WorkX only.
WorkX, okay. And the thing is, so like I was not aware ki, so initially when I first registered for the CAT, I did not know that, like you only need the sort of the joining letter and the payslips and such. I thought ki only WorkX from the bigger companies was counted. So in my CAT forms, I have filled my WorkX as zero. So there's a discrepancy basically. So will that be a bother?
No, just what exactly is your thing? Write it in the DAF form. You will be
Right.
evaluated in the interview based on your DAF form. CAT is done.
Oh,
You get shortlisted. Just write in here. If somebody asks, just give an explanation that whatever your sole reason was that you didn't have, but you have relevant documents for this.
right. And so as long as I can provide, verify my credentials via the sort of the pay slips and the joining and the relieving, then it can count as a valid work X, right?
Yes.
And just one follow-up question. So, like initially, one or two times, I was also not paid through bank transfer. I was paid through UPI. So, do those 2 months still count? I have payslips for all of them, but two of the initial salaries were through bank, not through bank transfer. So, do they still count?
They would be counted. Akshay can
Okay.
correct me if I'm gone. They would be counted. Yeah.
Yes, Muskan. We just know how long you worked. I'm sorry, I missed that part.
No.
How
Uh,
long did you work?
yeah. So, I've been working from January of 2025. So the January thing
You
was I
just
got it
will
through.
need only your last 6 months' salaries.
Okay, okay, okay.
You'll be good to go.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. Then we have got another question in the chat box first. Okay. Uh, Akshay, what was the last question we took from the chat box? Because we have a lot of questions. Okay. Um, okay, let's do one thing. Whoever is asking question, we'll go by their questions, and then in the end, we can go with the chat box questions. Is it okay with everybody? We'll take all your questions. It's just that I don't want to leave any questions so that I start from one phase of the chat box and I leave other questions. Just the WorkX questions I'll take here. I am working in a clinic, but we get paid via UPI QR. So can I show the payment screenshot as a payslip? Okay, Preeti, you cannot show the payment screenshot as a payslip. You will need a formal documentation for that. But as I said, in the DAF, if you have letters stating that you have worked there, you can write in DAF that you have worked. Yeah, Preeti, do you want to ask anything else? In the DAP, in the detailed application form, you can write that you have a work but that you have worked in a clinic, but it'll not be like yeah, you'll need proper documentation in the future things that you will have to show your work experience for.
Muskan, am I audible now?
You have a experience certificate and joint letter, then it's great. Just write it in your work Yeah, Akshay,
Muskan, am I audible? Am I
yes, yes,
audible now?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
There was a question from Divyam just saying that Divyam is appearing for the final SEM during May 2026 and way to write appearing in the specified area. You can leave that. You can write your marks for the first 3 years and leave the other the next year blank. It is not an issue.
Okay. So, Akshay, like, have you taken all chat box questions, or there are left? We can take it in the end, and we'll just complete this section.
Yes, yes, yes. You can do
Okay,
it.
we'll just quickly complete this section, guys. So, the gap year thing is clear with everybody. Then, you have to write the month.
Muskan, I'm
Yes.
so sorry for interrupting. I'll just add on to that.
Yes. Yes.
So if you give yes for the question that are you currently employed or have you been employed in the past, you'll be asked to fill a tabular column which asks you to fill the date from which you have been employed until the last date which are in the organization's name, your designation, your annual salary, and the main tasks and achievements that you did during your tenure. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Akshay. Thank you. I missed it. Thank you. Yeah. So, for the gap month and year, 2 month and year. Okay. Akshay, just see if the chat box question of this, and then you can fill on with the gap year the reason, and in the reason just cite and insight what you did in that gap year and how it helped you. Just very briefly, 2 lines. Yes, Aditya, please. Aditya, you want to ask a question? Okay, we can have next question if.
Actually, I wanted to, my first gap year was after the 12th, and I didn't specifically did anything during that time. I was preparing for the entrance of my graduation only. So how do I explain it in the form?
Yeah, similarly, you can see I also have a thing after my 12th standard. I was preparing for NEET. So I explicitly wrote that I was preparing for my NEET exam, and through that, I gained insights and all into the subject and matter and what interests me more. And then I started with pursuing with my bachelor's in dental surgery. Just very briefly.
Yeah, because I don't want to sound like someone who has prepared for NEET and then opted for physiotherapy as an option,
No,
and
no,
they cross question me
that's
as someone
exactly.
who's.
No, no, no. It's completely fine.
Uh, okay, just one advice. If you are doing that, make it sound professionally. Like what did you learn from your NEET preparation help you in your physiotherapy degree? So the way you put it is very important in an interview, right?
Okay, okay, thank you. Now have a clarity how to write the gap year brief. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, please, next question.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that I've been working from April 2025, but I have a salary slip, I have a joining letter, I have everything, but I was paid in cash. But from January, like I got to know that I want my payment in online or in bank transfer. I'm taking it in bank, but I had previously paid in cash. But I have payment slips. I have all the relevant documents. Is that fine?
Yes, it's complete.
And the payment slip does not state that it is paid in cash or it is paid in check or something. Is it fine?
It's fine. It's completely fine. If you have joining letter, your pay slips and all, just write it in WorkX.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, please. Next question, Asta, please.
Actually, I don't have my migration certificate. Is it important? Like, I have completed my degree, I have my internship completion certificate, I also have my joining letters, work everything. But I don't have my migration certificate.
You will need migration certificate, but at the time of document verification, you have like enough time for that. Your document verification would ideally be in July, so till then you can get your migration certificate. You can apply for it in the university.
Basically, I have completed my graduation from Gujarat. So, it's a bit difficult to get it now because already it's been 2 years.
Okay.
So, and like, do they need any online submission or anything? Because currently I can't go over there and collect my certificate.
So it's specific for specific university. My university had online portal filling for migration, and they used to send it online only. So you'll have to check it with what your university has, and but migration certificate is like compulsory thing. You will have to provide it.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yes. Next question, please, guys. Do we have any more questions? Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I speak?
Yes. Yes. Rutuj, please.
Ma'am, so the thing is that I finished my medical internship in March of 2025, and then to get registered in the state medical council and getting the degree, all that procedure took about 2 to 3 months, and also the completion from the college. So my completion and everything got done by June 2025, and then I joined my present means primary health center in July 2025. So will the 3 months or 2 months of between period will be considered a gap era, or will it be considered as a continuous phase only?
Ideally, it would be considered as a gap. Akshaya,
Yes,
will
it's advised to fill it in. You might have your questions raised about the gap in between if you don't fill it. So it is advised to fill in and in the gap column and mention the reason for the gap. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
yes, can we have
Uh,
next question?
yeah, ma'am, I have another gap. Like after completing my previous work ex, that was in September 2025, I took 6 months of gap to prepare for the CAT exam. So like from then up until now. So I've been doing home visits during that time, but I haven't been working at a proper setup. So can I mention the same reason that I've been preparing for an exam, and along with that, I've been continuing my home visits. Is that a valid reason?
Yes. Yes, you can go
Okay.
ahead with that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Guys, any more questions on this?
Uh, Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes, please. Please, Bhavan.
Ma'am, is it necessary to submit the migration certificate right now, or we can give it later on?
It's at the time of document verification in July.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Hello,
guys,
ma'am.
yes, 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 please, Arish.
Ma'am, as I told you, I graduated in April 2025. So since then, I have been working in my father's clinic. So I obviously don't have any formal certificates or something like that. So should I show it in Gap or WorkX? I'm not sure.
Okay, so if you don't have a formal joining letter and all, you can write in biographical sketch and right now in this that you have, but you'll have to show annual salary and all and pay slip. So you in gap only you can write that you were working in the clinic meanwhile and preparing for the exam. Because if you write it in WorkX, you will have to provide all the valid documents to support it. If you have at least joining all experience letter, you can go ahead with writing it in WorkX. But if you don't have anything, go ahead with writing it in Gap.
So ma'am, I don't have anything. So while I write that in Gap, can I write that I was practicing in the clinic? in the
Yes,
reason.
yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Astha.
Like I just wanted to know what exactly is a migration certificate because I'm unaware about it.
Okay, so migration certificate is a document provided by your university after your degree and everything. They give you a certificate stating that you have all due diligence is done and you can migrate to another university and you can start your program in another university and you have nothing, a process left with them or anything of that sort. It
Okay.
basically you can migrate. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any more questions on this, guys? Okay. Next, you will have, yeah. Do we have a question?
Ma'am, I have a question about the previous session. Like for the major subjects in undergrad, should we mention all the subjects in that particular semester or just deal with the major one? Like I did my audiology and speech language pathology. So should I just mention audio and speech or mention every subject in that?
No, mention. You can mention the major subjects as like I mostly mentioned the subjects that we had in that year. When there were three, four, then I mentioned their main names like ortho and all, and that you can do.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, and the fourth year was an internship, so I'll just mention it as internship, right? Because we had exam for that too.
You had exam after the internship.
Yeah, yeah. We had Viva and clinical exams. So
So
I'm.
you got a result card
Yeah,
from
yeah.
us. Yeah, then just go ahead with filling up that.
Ah, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Sonam, please.
Ma'am, while filling this application, I mentioned 11 months of experience because I misplaced my previous hospital experience letter. However, I found it now. So my total experience comes down to be 14.5 months. So should I update my this application, this DAF form to reflect 14.5 months, or I should continue with the originally mentioned 11 months?
No, no, go ahead with 14.5 months. You have the valid document to prove it, so go ahead with writing
Okay.
14.5. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Or, ma'am, after completing my 12th grade, I had 2 years of gap for preparation, and I also I had health issues back then. So, should I mention that also, or just pure preparation?
No, if you want to formulate your answer like that there was a setback and all, and I was working through
Okay.
my preparation, you can form it like that.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Any more questions, guys, in this section? Okay. Akshay, do you want to say something?
No, as we are running 4 to 5, I
Yeah.
suggest we would go ahead with the session and take questions at the end.
Okay, guys, we'll do questions at the end. By now, if you have questions, you can put it in the chat box. Okay. So, interest, hobbies, and extracurricular. In 300 words, you will formulate what activities, extracurricular things, or hobbies you have, and how it has helped you, disciplined you, or made you improve you in your day-to-day activities and how you value it. Basically, in 300 words, you can formulate this answer. This is person to person. Just frame it very nicely. Okay. And then languages section, what all languages you know, whether you can speak, read, and write in it. That you will yes or no, you will fill it. Then residential area located in rural or urban, you will have to fill that. And are you eligible for PM CARES fund? Accordingly, that you check the eligibility and see if you are eligible, yes or no. Simple answer. Okay. Now Akshya will take over from here. And okay, guys. So yeah, next slide.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm sure you had all your answers, all of your questions answered. So we'll go ahead with the very important part of the graph, which is the second part. The first one is important for you to, for the panel to know about your background and all your details that you've done in the past. This is very important to learn or for them to know why you choose this and why you chose this particular degree. Okay. So first would be the question where you'll be asked to write a biography of yourself. So this is very important.
important as the panel assess your
Sister,
interest.
just a second.
You have to make sure that you
Your voice is lagging. It's cracking.
give me a minute. I'll join from another
Uh,
device. Just give me a minute.
okay. Yes. Yes.
Sorry. Hello, Muskan. Am I audible now?
Yes. 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 Akshay.
So the first would be to write your biographical sketch wherein the panel would assess your interest. So you'll have to make sure that you specifically focus on your background, the values and personality traits, which you have mentioned here, your academic journey, the exposure and experience, the skills you developed throughout this journey, and your personal interests. This has to be mentioned in such a way that you'll have to align it with the test goals and align it with your course interest. The second would be the question of why you're interested in pursuing this specific program. Let's say the hospital administration. You'll have to specify about the systems that you have observed in the hospital administration, about what are all the gaps you have identified and what are all the limitations that you have realized. How do you wish to contribute to the system through this course, and why choosing MHA is a logical step for it. This is mainly about your motivation and why you choose this particular degree. Alright? So the next question would be to mention any work you have done that is relevant to the field. So this in this you have to focus on your practical experience, your hands-on work in the field, your exposure related to hospital administration, and the skills that you have demonstrated. And let's say you're someone who have never worked in a hospital, you're from an arts degree or something, some other course which has no correlation with the hospital, then you have to make sure that you uh, give us some kind of examples that actually kindle the interest in hospital administration, and how you would relate your previous experiences of your course. Let's say you're from economics, how you would relate your studies or the learnings from your economics degree into hospital administration. And last question would be, how will this program help you achieve your career goals? For this question, I highly suggest you to go through about TISS and about MHA. You'll have to focus on your focus this section on your career goals, on the clarity of your direction, and the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and how this program will help you fill that gap. So basically, you'll have to completely go through TISS, their social values and what TISS does, and how the course will help you to manage this gap, and what are your expectations from this course. How would you grow as a person, and if you've been chosen as a student at TISS, how would you also support TISS as a student and as an alum in the future? All right. Next, Ms. Khan. So last but not the least is the main part. Once you're done with your DAF, it is important to note that I'm sure almost all of you might be knowing this already, but just letting you know that you'll have to fill your first DAF and submit it. Only then you'll have the access to fill your second DAF, the DAF part 2. And the first DAF would be uneditable by that point. Alright? So you'll have to make sure that you fill complete details in DAF part 1, submit it. After that, you'll not be able to edit it, after which you'll have to fill your DAF part 2. So once you've completed your DAF, you'll have to start preparing for your online assessment. Online assessment is done in two parts. One is extempore, LATI, and the other one is OPI, which is the online personal interview. So for this, you'll have to prepare with the following things. First is to follow the healthcare news daily. You'll have to read the Hindu, especially the health and economic section. I also advise reading editorials to form a better opinion on it. And you'll have to, yes, I suggest you to follow the Press Information Bureau for any of the health updates. and you can track not just the Ministry of Health policies but also all the other happenings around in our nation. For example, the budget and everything. And it is highly suggested for you to know the current schemes, because if you are working in hospital, it is expected of you to know about the current healthcare landscape of India and how you plan to bridge it along with your studies. Okay, and basically how you would create an impact in the society. Next would be to practice case discussion. So you'll have to start thinking like a management professional. You'll be even given situational questions as an administrator. If you are in a hospital, if this is a problem that you face, how would you handle it? Or as a student of who is going to pursue a hospital administration, what do you think, or where do you think India lacks in the healthcare industry? These kind of questions would be presented to you in an interview, and you should be able to answer it. So it is important for you to think like a management professional, and you'll have to balance different aspects of healthcare, like quality, cost, and patient care, and etc. Third would be to prepare clear SOP answers. As you all have given CAT, I'm sure you already know it. You'll have to answer the questions like why MHA, why this institute, what is the reason behind it. Like I said before, you'd be still mentioning it in your draft, but you might be asked again here in correlation with your previous institute. Let's say you've done BDS, you might be asked why did you not why aren't you pursuing MDS? Why do you want to pursue MHA? You should have a solid answer to it. And next would be to understand the basic healthcare programs in India. Like I said before, if you don't know the healthcare landscape of the nation, it doesn't actually make sense to pursue anything that is related to the hospital, right? So it is highly advised to know about the basic healthcare programs. This will actually help you form a better framed answer in your interviews. And revise your own experience and exposure. It is very important. I'm sure you might be thinking that it is your experience and exposures, it is your path that you know everything and you can able to answer it easily. But no, I highly suggest that you write it down, read it out, strategically answer these kind of questions, because you have a heavy competition when it comes to this. So I highly suggest you strategically frame an answer for about your experiences and exposures. Like what are all the problems you have observed. Even if it is something very simple, make sure that you scale it up in a good way. And last but not the least is to improve your communication. You'll have to speak slowly and clearly, and you'll have to make sure that you structure your answers in points. You cannot give an elongated or longer answer, because interview is only for a specific period of time. You should respect that timing as well. So giving a structured and clear-cut answer will actually help you increase your chances in getting selected later on. Next slide, Muskan. So this is a big reveal. So this year we are preparing for a personal interview kit from the MHA program of TISS itself. So it will combine all the previous year questions that have been asked to the aspirants, and apart from this, it will also have all the extemporary questions that have been asked for the past 3 years. And in addition to this, we have also included GK related questions and current affairs, which can help you improve your chances of getting converted after the interview. And in addition to that, we have also added domain specific interview questions within the kit. The kit is almost ready. We're just waiting for its approval. It will be shared with you in a day or two. So we highly suggest you to join the WhatsApp group, the link of which I'll share shortly in the chat. And all the updates will be given through it. And next slide, please, Muskan. Last but not the least is a mentoring program. We are again this year launching a mentoring program, and a Google form will again be shared with you in the chat box. Just let me complete whatever I'm saying right now. We'll share you a Google form. If you wish to be mentored by the current students of MHA, you can register for it based on your background. Let's say you're from the dentist background, you're from an MBBS background, or you're from an arts background. No, you don't have to pay any amount. It is by the our aspirant relations committee itself. So you'll be assigned to a mentor based on your background who would help you based on their own experiences and how they have tackled questions as coming from something like a similar background to yours. And very important point, we highly suggest if you have doing your draft, we highly suggest that you send us your part two of your draft for a review. We can look into it and ask. We can actually help you with how to better make that draft better and help you increase the chances of conversion and later on. We just hope you can mail us on these two following IDs and join this WhatsApp group through the QR code. We will send you all the updates through the WhatsApp group only. So if you have any questions, you can ask us. Meanwhile, let me just share both the links in the chat box. Muskan, please go ahead with answering the chat box questions.
Okay. Yes. Guys, one more important thing before you request to join the group, you will have to send. I'll send you a text, and you will have to share a screenshot of the mail that you received that you're shortlisted. It's only to ensure that only shortlisted aspirants enter that group. So just share a screenshot of you being shortlisted, and you will be added to the group. Okay, so now we'll quickly move ahead with the questions. Yes, with please.
Ma'am, for the third question in the detailed application form, wherein we have to mention any work done by us relevant to the field of study. So the relevant field of study is MHA, right? It is not my previous degree. I
No.
have to correlate things from my previous degree to MHA, like the experiences that I had in my hospital exposure.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, yes, Kunal, please.
In the shortlisting email, there was a point as that document verification will be done from 28th February to 6th March before the interview. So, is there any separate process to that?
No. Till 20, from 23rd to 28th, you have your DAF, and then from probably 23rd March, I'll have to confirm the date. You will have the interview schedule according to that. So you don't have any document verification right now.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay. And if there's any update in the schedule, we'll let you know in the WhatsApp group.
Sure.
Okay. So the Vim, ma'am, like image any aspirant relation, yeah, there
Muskan,
is for yes, yes,
I'm
Akshay.
sorry, just I'll just answer the previous question.
Yes, please.
So basically, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So this year we are expecting to have a online document verification. You might have it between 24th February to 8th March of 2026. It is as per the official information provided in the website.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't have a catch in that. Okay, yes, guys, you have. Akshay has updated you.
So regarding that the final degree certificate or the migration, whatever is available, I have to provide it then itself, right?
Yes, you'll have to provide the certificates and evidences for those details that you have filled in your application form as well as your DAF. If you don't have it, I'm sure that you'll be asked to fill in a separate form for it, which will ask you to provide the mentioned documents later before the admission. All right.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll move ahead with the questions.
I think we'll move ahead with the chat box questions first. So just to clear it out.
Hello.
Um, yes, Subham.
Yeah. So I have a doubt regarding document verification. They said it is they will call if necessary. So is it compulsory they will call or
I'm sorry, I did not get your question. Can you repeat it?
they said if necessary they will call you for document verification. They haven't mentioned that it is compulsory document verification. So they will call you in person in TISS So
Okay, so for now, the admission calendar mentions that within the period of 24th Feb to 8th March, it is an online document verification before your personal interview. The actual document verification will be done before your orientation here in TISS, during after your admission and everything. Okay.
okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, Akshay, we'll start with the questions from the beginning with her, you think?
yes. So
Okay.
when is the deadline of DAF submission? It is 28th March. Sorry,
28th
28th
Feb.
February. I'm so sorry. I've been saying March for a long time. It's 28th February. You'll have to
Okay.
fill it in by this week. And if you want your draft to be reviewed by us, you can share it in your to our mail IDs. The sooner you share it, the better, because we also have our classes and exams ongoing. So reviewing it might take time. So I suggest you to share as soon as possible. And next would be by Divyam in undergrad section, what to write if I am appearing for final exam. I think we have answered the question already. And is there a WhatsApp group for MHA? Okay, there is a WhatsApp group for the shortlisted aspirants. I have already shared the link here in the group. So you can join through the link, or you can also scan the QR here that is displayed in the screen. And you should send us the screenshot of the mail that you got from the institution. Yeah, and then you'll be added to the group. And I think we have answered Sonam's question. You have mentioned that you do not have any formal hobbies or extracurricular achievements, and how you can frame it. So hobbies, see, you don't have to have any formal hobbies. Even listening to music or something like reading fictional books is as good as a hobby. And you can mention it in a way saying that it has helped you creatively think about solutions, and how it has helped you in your work experience and everything. All right. And yeah, you can mention both English and Hindi as your language proficiencies in DAF. Muskan, would you like to go ahead
Ma'am,
from here? Yes,
Yes,
Sonam.
please.
ma'am, if mentioning music and watching movies or a documentary, it doesn't sound matlab, non-professional, right?
Okay, like I said before, we have had our own classmates who have mentioned that as their have hobbies. You might be questioned, let's say, what have you learned from such hobbies that helps you to that you think would help you in this degree, or something you can maybe even ask some recent news or something that is related to the cinema industry. If you mentioned that watching movies is your hobby.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, that language proficiency, what is that for? Matlab, we can speak in that both language, or is it just information that we know that languages?
It is basically to know what and all languages you know. It doesn't hold much
Okay.
of the weightage. You might be even asked questions about, so for example, I'm from Chennai. So I was questioned in my interview panel about the language issues that was going on during my interview session. So it is to question you about the basic ideas and general knowledge that you have. That's it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll go ahead with the next question. Been working at a clinic, but the compensation was in cash. I think we have taken this, hence the only supporting document I have is experience certificate stating job responsibilities. I think we have taken this. In the undergrad section, I have marks up to 6 and will be appearing final sem during May sem. This question is also done. Sonam's question is done. Okay. Yash, I don't have migration certificate now. Till July, you can get it. Preeti's question is done. Pankit, we are paid through UPI. Yeah, same question. Okay, done. Lakshmi, I have appointment letter and no relieving letter, and 2 months pay slips are not issued. I think we have taken this question as well. Agam, uh, okay. Sonam, yeah, this question is done. Okay, so if any of the questions is left, Okay, I have a work ex from an NGO working in healthcare only. Can I mention? Uh, no, it's not that you need to have a work ex in an NGO only, then only you can mention it in healthcare. Anything, how can you relate it? Even if it's social science or health sciences or life sciences that you have done your undergrad in, it's how you related with TISS MHA and how you want to be part of TISS MHA. You will have to relate it.
Muskan, I'm
Yes.
sorry, I think you misread the question. It says that the person has a work ex from an NGO working in healthcare only. Can I
Okay,
mention it
I
in my
thought
first?
they said that if they have work ex in healthcare only, then only they can mention. No, no. If you then to you definitely can mention it in the questions and accordingly answer it. Okay. Is there any specific sectional cutoff for each category for getting final cutoff convert? No, as you've been shortlisted, the final cumulative would be based on your CAT and your online assessment performance. There is no sectional now. For document verification, if I apply migration certificate now, I'll be receiving it online in university. Yes, it'll be sufficient. You'll my university had a migration certificate which had a QR. You can scan it and it'll go on the website. So you can get the print as well if you have that same. What to do if our test online assessment clashes with other interviews since I have an interview on 26th. We'll accordingly, when you will all get online assessment dates, if there's a provision of changing the date, you'll need to provide a necessary proof that you have something on that date and you need to get it changed. So then it can be changed to some other date. Our extempore group activity? No, it's not. It's individually you will enter the interview room and then you will be asked, you will be given a specific topic and then you need to speak on that for a minute or two. Yes. So, do I need migration certificate if I am from MUHS NAS? Yes. Everybody is going to need a migration certificate. From Maharashtra University, if you need and all, because TISS is a separate university, everybody needs a migration certificate, even if they are from Maharashtra University. Yes, guys who have raised your hand can go ahead with the questions. Akshay, will you take them?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, please.
Like I asked earlier, that my university is not here. So as of now, during the verification, is it possible that I submit the online one whenever I get it? But what if I don't get it in the time period and it will take some time? Can I write some letter or can I have some written letter informing that it will be submitted later on or something?
Asta, is this about your degree certificate or is this about migration certificate?
Migration certificate specifically.
Yes, you'll be given a particular period of time after the admission, within which you can state that you'll provide it. Maybe, for example, 1 month, for a month. You can just
Okay. Okay,
tell
but
them
then
that you
the
have applied.
like, document verification. So if I don't submit it, then it's fine, or should I?
You'll be
Because
requested to fill a form stating by which time you would be able to submit that document to the admissions office.
okay, and will that form be available on the TISS website, or should I have a handwritten from by like by from my side, or?
No, 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 no. There is a form specifically that will be available on this website once you got admitted into the college. Okay.
No, no, I'm not asking about the college. I'm asking before it, the procedure that we have to do for online submission. Like while we have this document verification till 7th March, if I don't have my migration certificate in hand and also if I don't have it online, so what can I write while filling, like while submitting the document? Should I give a written letter or what should I do?
There is no clarity on this whether when it comes to the online document verification. We gone through our offline document verification, in which you'll have to submit a form that you can download and fill it from the test website itself. We'll note
Okay.
this down. We'll note this query and we'll get back to you on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Hello,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am, on what parameters will we be evaluated in our OPI and extempore?
So your cat holds 80 percentage of weightage when it comes to your final conversion, while the OPI is broke down into two parts, extempore and PI as you mentioned. PI holds 10 percentage of weightage and extempore holds 10 percentage of weightage.
Ma'am, the parameters which we will be evaluated. I mean, speaking skills or something like that.
That is not officially disclosed yet.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you please explain about the migration certificate again? Like, I have completed my entire degree from a particular college and a university. My entire internship also took place in the same college. So, will I need a migration certificate again? Because
Yes, this migration certificate is important for the university to just I mean admit you into a different university. You are from a different place. So let's say you are from MUHS. That is a different university, and you are getting into a deemed to be university, which is TISS. For this reason, to convert your credit from the other university, it is important for you to submit a migration certificate.
okay, so ma'am, we have to just like get a migration certificate till July this year, like when we are
Yes.
getting admitted. Okay, thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Uh,
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a homeopathy background. So, how panelists would go deep into it or just ask shallow questions about it? Matlab, what you told me. And also, it goes to undergrad subjects also.
Muskan, can you answer this? I think it would be better if you answer it.
Okay, so like it entirely depends on the panelist whether they want to go dive into your undergrad subjects. While I was asked in some of the interviews about my dental subjects, and they might ask you which was your favorite subject and go into deeper or ask anything about it. But it's not compulsory. You should you should know about things. You should have an overview about things, but they'll not dive very deep into the intricalities of it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah, just wanted to know, is there any official or unofficial information about the last year CAT percentile tentative cutoff for the final merit list which was out?
Okay, so there is no official release of the cutoff. TISS calculates its own cumulative score, and based on that, we let aspirants in, and the cutoff is not out.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we can go ahead with the next question. Yes,
Uh, uh,
please.
just one second. I would like to ask the aspirants to just check the pinned message in the group. I have shared the Google form link there. You can fill it in if you would like to join the mentorship program. And those who haven't joined the WhatsApp group yet, I have also shared the link there.
बस हो गया और
Okay, we can go ahead with the questions. Astha, yes, please.
I already asked regarding the migration certificate.
Okay. So can you please, you've raised your hand. Can you please turn off the tab? Yes. Next question, please, if you have it.
I think I'll take it from the chat box now. So, will the extemporary topics be general topics or regarding health policies? It can be anything from general to health policies. It depends on the panel, and it depends on what they look into your DAF. So, your DAF would be displayed for them before taking you in for the interview. So, they might read it, and based on that, your extemporary topics might change, or based on the specific set of topics they have for the day. And okay, Devin has asked if there is another WhatsApp group for a different course. We are in the pursuit of it. We'll request the other course, and we'll let you know. If you need it, you can ask us in the PC, and we'll share it to you. Okay. And as migration certificate, the same as leaving certificate.
No, it is a different one. You'll have to apply for it uh, with your UG college, and you'll have to get it later. Okay. And transfer certificate is not migration certificate. It is completely a different certificate that you have to get. And what is the safe percentile? There is no official information about it yet, Shreya. And the Google form link is provided in this chat box. You'll have to check your Gmail's chat box. We'll also share the Google form link in the WhatsApp group as well. So, no, Abhijit, we cannot disclose it unofficially. Only the official data can be disclosed to the aspirants. Okay. Is there any other question? Or I hope you all have joined the WhatsApp group, so it would be easy for you to communicate with us there. I think Virali has a question. Just go ahead, Virali. Yes, go ahead, please.
So, ma'am, I have this college leaving certificate stating the year that I passed the exam and also completed the internship and like throughout the conducted my oral course. So that goes with the migration certificate or is it it states what it is stated in the migration certificate exactly?
Uh, in the migration certificate, it will be stated that you have studied in a particular university and you have completed all the requirements here, and you are allowed to pursue a different degree in a different university. This is the primary thing that this is the primary purpose of migration certificate itself. Okay.
So this college leaving certificate won't work, right?
No, you'll have to get a migration certificate separately from your university, not from the college, university, which your college is
Yes, I
affiliated
have
to.
college like I have this LC that is from the university itself.
Yeah, you'll need a different certificate, which is called the migration certificate. Okay.
And that we need during the online document verification.
If you're applying it now and if you can get it in a month before the document verification, it is good. If you don't, you can mention it that you will get it before the admission, and it is expected of you to bring it during your physical document verification. Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
If there are no more questions, we'll close the session, guys. You can follow us on Insta, LinkedIn, also on YouTube. This session will be uploaded on YouTube as well. You can refer to it. And there's, I think, one more last question. Okay. Yeah, it's okay if you're asking about a different course that belongs to the same institute. We would help you out. Anyways, we're here to help the aspirants only. So no worries about it. Yeah, if you have any more
Nicely
questions,
done, ma'am.
please feel free to post it in the WhatsApp group. Sorry, Vritti, do you have any
I was
question?
saying thanks a lot, ma'am.
Welcome, welcome. Yes, we'll
Okay,
close the
guys.
session, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. If you have any more queries, you can anytime drop it on the WhatsApp group that we have. Please do join the group so that all your queries are addressed. We hope you had a good session and fill your DAF very nicely. And if you want review on your DAF, you can mail us. The email IDs are here. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a great session.
Okay, thank you. Akshay,
Thank
we'll
you.
end the session.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll do that.
Okay, thank you, guys.